What's up, guys? Welcome to Face to Face with me, Josh. There's the logo. This is Josh. So glad you all can join us today. Ooh, this is my first time doing this, and I'm so excited. Actually, it's not the first time. Real quick backstory to what Face to Face is. I started doing a program a few years back, and you can check it out if you search Face2Face on YouTube, and maybe like Josh the Magic Man, you'll see that I was part of something like this where I just interview people and kind of just share their stories about what they're doing, what they're up to. And so even though I didn't do that, I'm not doing that anymore. I thought, why not start up again and kind of get to know some of the people that I'm around, and maybe you guys can get to know some of them too. What's their story? What are they up to? What are they doing? Because it's really exciting, you know. Can I just say, okay, this whole Corona thing, right? We're transitioning back to the normal life, or new normal, as some people like to call it. I don't know if that's what I'm about to call it. I'm just gonna say it's normal if the normal is normal. It was crazy, guys. Crazy, what, 3 months? Like, some of you guys I know were quarantined in your houses for 3, 4, 5 months, which is a very, very long time. And I don't know if I could have done that. Like, I had to go out, you know, do some grocery shopping. But yeah, what a weird time to be alive, right? To have to do this quarantine thing. There's a global pandemic. Airlines are shut down. Stores are shut down. Like, you see photos of, there's a photo I saw a few weeks back of Louis Vuitton, or like leather fancy goods, leather bags in the Philippines or something, and the bags were starting to mold because I think there's just so much humidity. And yeah, it was crazy. Like, there's like desert. It was like the apocalypse, right? I know a lot of people are expecting like zombie apocalypse, but there's no zombies, and it was just a bunch of us at home going crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. The first week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks was tough for me because, for those of you that know me, I like to be out and about. I like to meet and interact with people, and I like to go out there and hang out. And so for me to have to be confined to my room was a bit of a struggle, as it was probably for billions of people around the world. It took me a while, but when I got back up, I was like, you know what, okay, I gotta do something. So I started doing, I don't know if, again, most of you guys have probably known me as a magician, but today I want to kind of introduce myself as what I've been doing for the past 2-3 years as a personal coach, life coach, which is really exciting because some of you guys hear the word coach and you're like, oh, so you're a PT? And I'm like, no, not with this body. The past 2-3 years I've been working up as a life coach and really taking the passion that I have, not just to entertain people, but to really bring some sort of impact to them so that they get something. And, you know, a lot of people, you know, they're living life. They're good. They're okay with where they're at, and life is life. And I'm totally cool with that. I've realized that sometimes when we get a little nudge, and this is something I speak personally for myself, if you get a little push, a little encouragement, a little motivation sometimes, or just someone to keep you accountable with life, you tend to really see a shift in how you live day-to-day life, and you get, you know, what's okay, and you just make it even more okay, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? So, which is really cool. But today, and actually hopefully every week, I'm gonna try to do this every week, but I want to just introduce you guys to some of the incredible people that I know, and really just, you know, more positive content. There's so much like content, like, you know, so many influencers out there, and I don't want to be another influencer that influences you to buy a product. I have a friend that said that they're influenza, not influencers. So I want to just give a positive impact and just share what some people around me are doing, and maybe you can connect with them. And, you know, because at this day and age, we're going digital, right? These things are going to be very short, very quick, because I don't think anybody's going to watch a video that's 30 minutes or more. So I hope you guys are ready. I got my first guest here. We're going to bring him up. Here we go. Get ready. Guys, I want you to say hi to the Sam. Samuel Ward, Bung David as I call him. He's connecting. What's up?
Hey, what's up? Josh the Magic Man.
Dude, so I tried to make a beard like the first 4 weeks of quarantine, and it didn't work out very well for me. I don't know if it's the Asian thing. Yeah, so I quit. I shaved. But I love the manliness here. Anyways, Sam, I want you to introduce us quickly.
Yeah.
Just tell people, who are you? Who is the Bearded Sam?
Yeah. So basically, I'm a husband to Utari Suyo Ward. You can see her down there below. I'm also I work for TC. I help out with the collective. I'm also teaching about the environment to teens. I'll be starting in Suchi this year, and I'm a nascent or new podcaster. So I've been recording, and we'll talk more about that later. But yeah, that's who I am.
Cool, man. Well, I've known Sam for quite a few years now. He's such a good guy. Came from the U.S., but he's here now with his wife, Utari, in Jakarta. And yeah, Sam, so again, everybody's picking up a new skill, or some people are cooking, some people are baking, and you wanted to start this initiative, which I think you've had in the works for a while. You're starting this podcast, right? Can you tell me a bit more about this podcast?
Yeah, sure. So my podcast basically is, it's called In Summary, Life and Leadership. And basically the idea behind it is I actually got the idea from Daniel Mananta. And the idea is basically to just take books that I read and also books that are recommended to me, and then read them and summarize them for other people. And the idea behind that is because I love to help people. It's why I help out with the collective. And I also love sharing information. I'm an Enneagram 5. So
Nice.
I just thought, with this pandemic on, like you said about content, right? I wanted to take this as an opportunity to just create content that's going to help people, and not just spend my days just on YouTube for 12 hours. I was basically like my first week working from home, just 12 hours of YouTube, because
Come on, Netflix party, woo!
We're so used to being in an office and having someone tell us what to do and when to do it, that when we have free time, suddenly we just do unhealthy things. We just go over. But yeah, I wanted to do this podcast, and then you wanted me to answer the what, the why, and the how. So that's the what and the why. But the how is basically I started a website. Rama's helping me with that. Rama's also helping me with getting the cover art, and I'll be posting every 2 weeks. And I've also tried to engage people in Instagram, having them give some feedback of what books they'd like me to review. And actually, that's been really interesting. I posted 2 books by Christian authors about homosexuality. One kind of pro-ish, one con. And I was a bit nervous to do it at first, because I thought, what are people going to think? Are they going to be offended if I talk about this topic? And it was one of the most popular, or most requested. I got no people said no to it.
Wow. Yeah.
Everyone said yes, please review these books. So yeah, so that's the what, the why, and the how.
That's awesome, man. So that sounds like a really cool project. I did listen to a preview of your first episode on a book, and it was really cool. I love your deep, manly voice. I know I've been following you. You got a cool mic, you got a cool setup, and you have you said 100 books plus that you're ready to line up, right?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, a little less than 100, but yeah, ready to go.
That's awesome. So if someone wanted to check out these podcasts, where can they go, Sam?
Yeah, so just really simply, eventually they'll be able to go anywhere. I'm going to post starting June 30th, and then they'll be available every 2 weeks. But if you become a patron and you go to my link, and that'll take you to my Patreon site, you'll actually be able to get access a week early. So when I post my first episode in June 30th, actually the next week the early access will begin, and the people who join as a patron would actually be able to get early access for that week. So if you want information, I've already been posting content and early access kind of details about what's going on the day-to-day on my Patreon site, and the best way to find that is just to go to the link in my bio, and then you can find that.
Awesome. Sam, that's so cool, man. I'm really excited for you. I'm excited for the books you're going to have on your podcast. Again, myself, I'm not really a book reader, so this would definitely be a benefit for me to just get a good summary of it. And if I actually am more interested in it, I could definitely dive into that book some more. So, Sam, you're incredible, bro. Thank you so much. Guys, follow at TheBeardedSam on his Instagram or patreon.com/TheBeardedSam. Sam, you take care, brother. I'll talk to you soon, all right?
Thanks, man.
As I was saying earlier, other than people coming up with podcasts, ooh, look at this awesome setup. I need to fix my framing. This is going to be better next time, I promise. I know that there's been this, okay, so before it was TikToks, and so many TikToks. People have asked me to do TikToks, I'm like, no. But another cool thing that people have been doing, that they've been learning how to cook. Now, again, I don't do cooking, but I have friends that do, and I've been trying out all these good baked goods. And one of the interesting, I'm sure a lot of you guys have friends that are baking and stuff like that, but I have a really cool friend that's made something really special that I've ordered already 3 times. So I'm gonna have her on here. Guys, say hi to Odelia. Hi, Odel. Come on in. Del.
Hi, Josh.
Apa kabar? How are you?
I'm good. Lo gimana?
Did you just wake up? Looks like you're ready to go. Are you?
Gue lagi kerja.
Oh, kerja. Maaf ya, this is lunchtime. Jadi enak ya kalau makan siang, kalau jam waktu kerja siang kan lagi lunchtime sebentar. Pasti yang lain lagi makan. Put in the comments, kalian lagi makan apa tuh? So, Del. Kenapa gue mau lo sama gue malam hari ini? Soalnya you have been making something so delicious. Boleh nggak sharing kepada viewers, pemirsanya, Li?
Oke, sebenarnya gue kerja nih guys ya. Cuman gue sekarang lagi suka banget bikin bakso goreng. Karena iseng-iseng sebenarnya awalnya tuh gue suka buat bakso goreng, jadi gue kayak udahlah coba buat aja. Lalu gue coba berapa kali tuh gagal terus sampai akhirnya yang kelima ini berhasil gitu, bentuknya bulat banget. Terus katanya orang-orang enak. Jadi ya udahlah coba aja jual. Lalu gue udah coba gue buka PO pertama. Gue kayak buat 90 balls I think. 90 bakso PO pertama. Terus kayak banyak yang nanyain jadinya. Gue bikin sampai kemarin gue baru tutup batch keempat. PO batch keempat. Yay.
Wow.
Gitu, Josh.
Del, kenapa bakso? Kenapa nggak kue atau kue sus?
Karena gue suka bakso goreng. Karena gue suka bakso goreng. Jadi
dan siapa nggak suka bakso goreng?
Jarang di daerah selatan jarang banget yang ada bakso goreng. Jadi kayaknya, ya kan? Makanya gue buat.
Ya. Pasti lo sibuk setiap minggu bikin bakso, seberapa banyak tuh, berapa butir ya?
Iya. Terus gue kayak bikinnya cuma weekend karena kan gue weekdays kerja kan.
Nah, kalau orang mau coba nih bakso gorengmu, gimana nih? PO-nya dari mana?
Dari Instagram gue doang.
Instagramnya apa nih?
Iya, Instagram gue OdeliaBuntario yang ini. Gue nggak punya Instagram.
Jadi kalau mau pesan, ini masih jalan kan? PO kelima bakal buka kan weekend ini ya?
PO keempat weekend ini, PO kelima next time lah. Nanti gue kabarin.
Wah, mantap.
Udah close yang PO 4.
Selain bakso, apa lagi nih yang mau dibikin?
Apa ya? Gak ada sih. Gue fokusnya cuma satu. Gue cuma bisa satu dish itu doang. Nanti lah kalau misalnya ada yang suggest anything, kasih tahu.
Tadi di komen ada yang bilang baget, bakso joget. Ada namanya nggak bakso nih?
Tadi gue mau kasih nama itu, cuman nanti deh ya.
Wah, secret. Guys, beneran ini gue sekarang kayak influencer gitu, mau promosi makanan, tapi
what do you think tapi Josh? Bakso
enak banget. Del, enak banget. Soalnya gue biasa kalau pesen bakso atau tahu kan, gue nggak suka yang kosong-kosong gitu. Jadi yang punya lo tuh berisi banget dan crunchy. Ada sausnya juga enak banget. So it's very very good, guys. Penonton, please order, go to @OdeliaBuntario, pesen sekarang atau DM aja dia langsung. Nanti
DM aja DM.
Packagingnya bagus loh.
Bagus, tapi gue belum eco-friendly, sorry ya.
On the way, on progress. Ya udah Del, makasih banget ya. Nanti guys,
thank you so much for having me.
Bakso goreng yang sangat enak banget, Jakarta Selatan, Jakarta Utara, di mana saja, pasti datang ke Instagram @OdeliaBuntario. Del, terima kasih banget. Sampai kita ketemu ya.
Thank you so much, Josh. See you.
Bye. Seriously, guys, I've ordered 3 of those bakso things, and I feel bad because I haven't ordered my other friends' goods. But they're so sweet, like so many sugary cakes and stuff, and cinnamon rolls. I like cinnamon rolls and coffee. Anyways, Thank you so much, Odell. She's actually a very great entrepreneur. She's been selling shirts, she's in the past, and coffee. So, guys, for sure, definitely order whatever the name of the baso is from @OdeliaBuntario. We got one more guest today. This guy is incredible, really great friend of mine. And again, what has been difficult was this past few months, right? We had to physically distance. Doesn't mean we can't socially distance. But then again, this guy, his profession, which you will get to know in a bit, was really cool. And he found this really cool movement, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to let him talk about it. Please welcome Octavianus 8 to Face2Face.
Hi, Josh.
What up, Kelvin?
I'm so nervous, man.
Bro, don't be nervous, man. Are you going to show your face, or are we going to stare at the ceiling?
Yeah, ceiling's better for now.
Or is this one of those, like, artsy, like, because you're... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to explain. Kelvin, who are you? Can you explain can you share with these people who you are?
I'm a freelance photographer, and I also take photos for TC, for the comms team. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Bro, that's so awesome. And guys, again, Kelvin is a fantastic photographer, really good eye, really great guy as well. And you guys can check out his Instagram at Octavianus8 for his latest work. And your latest work was very interesting. There's, can you tell everybody more about it? Because I saw there's a hashtag, Foto Depan Rumah. What is that, Kelvin? Can you share with people?
Yeah, it's a photo series. I got inspired by this photographer named Jos Felix, and so the gist is because in the photographer community, it's so hard to take photos these days, and then with the new regulations, we have to cut down the team. And for this series, for me, it's just one-on-one. And then in his version, he's taking pictures of celebrities, which I don't want to throw shade, but I feel like they're good without work for 6 months, right? Yeah. They're good, they have money. Yeah, but for me, I want to approach more like the less fortunate people.
Yeah.
And I want to take pictures of them during this pandemic and hear their stories. As you know, I love listening to other people's stories.
Yep.
And yeah, I just want to listen to their story and share the stories in this photo series I'm starting.
Wow, that's incredible. So it's not just taking photos. It's really just, you're going out there, for those less fortunate, but you're hearing stories. You're connecting with them more than just taking a photo. And what's so cool about a photo is, of course, there's always 1,000 words behind every photo, but now every photo that you capture has a story within it, correct?
Yeah, like what Sam did. I feel like, I'm summarizing their story.
That's incredible, and that's what's so awesome about you. Now, Kelvin, how does it work? Because again, before we weren't supposed to really meet with people and have to keep a distance. So how does this whole Foto Depan Rumah thing work?
Yeah, so because these days we're so limited movement-wise, and some people are less mobile than the other. For me, because I have my own car and I feel like I have the proper equipments like the mask, the disinfectant spray. I feel like I think I can just drive to in front of their homes and take pictures of them from safe distance in front of their homes, so they're not risking their health by going outside. So yeah.
Bro, that's so awesome. Now, apart from this, since we are going to transition back into this new normal, what other projects do you have? Like, if people want to have their photos done, what kind of photos do you do? Do you do baby photos, or what kind of photos do you do, man?
Photo-wise, I think I can do everything, but style-wise, I think I'm so limited. So yeah, maybe for food and babies, I'm not sure if I can make a style out of it, but just to take picture of it, I think I can do it.
That's awesome, and I love that's what's unique about you. Is you have your own style. And if you guys want to see more about that, check out his Instagram @Octavianus8, and you can see how really incredible of a job he does. with the photos. You got anything else for the viewers, Kelvin, that you want to share?
Yeah. Stay at home. We're gonna get over it. Everything's gonna go back to normal, and Black Lives Matter.
That's right. That's so good. Kelvin, thanks so much, man, for your time, bro. I'll let you go back, and we'll catch up later, all right? Take care, Kelvin.
All right, Josh. See ya.
So there you have it, guys. My 3 friends today were so incredible. We had Sam from In Summary, a leadership, In Summary, a leadership in review. Yeah, In Summary and Review. It's a leadership podcast. I'm so sorry, Sam. I totally jacked that up. But he has an awesome podcast that he's going to be launching June 30th. You guys can go to his patreon.com/TheBeardedSam or in his Instagram @TheBeardedSam. You'll see some beautiful photos of him and his beautiful wife, and he's an incredible guy. We also got Odell, who took up all of a sudden a random, during her work time, she picked up making bakso goreng, fried meatballs, which are really, really good. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys like that. It's a quick snack. It's really delicious. You guys can go to her Instagram @OdeliaBuntario. And finally, In Summary, Life and Leadership. Thank you, Sam. And finally, we had Kelvin, or as we know him as @Octavianus8. He's an awesome guy. He's a photographer with a unique sense. And again, you guys are gonna have to check it out because I can't express his art through words. You can check out his Instagram @Octavianus8. And if you want him to come by your house and do a little photo shoot with you or your family, definitely contact him. So I'll close it off with thanking all of you guys for viewing so far. I do want you guys to check in next week because I do have some exciting things coming up for the next 4 or 5 weeks. And if you're interested, you want to come do one of these with me, you can contact me. But yeah, guys, as we're going back to the new normal, still stay safe and still just, keep the cleanliness. I hope we don't have to learn about cleanliness another way because this was, already 3 or 4 months of, keep the day. So anyways, this is me, Josh. Thanks for joining me at Face2Face, and I will see you guys next week. Every Wednesday, 12:30, 3 guests, 5 minutes. It's like speed dating. All right, guys, have a good one, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace out.